morning, America, and good evening, India. The second meeting of the Quad, Australia, India, Japan, US foreign ministers in Tokyo saw them reaffirming their collective vision of maintaining a free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific in the face of growing Chinese assertiveness. Significantly, as Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar said, Quad underscored respect for territorial integrity and sovereignty. The Australian government said Quad emphasized it was vital for states to ease tension and not exacerbate long-standing disputes during a pandemic. The Quad also discussed developments in South China Sea and, according to Australia, also said states cannot assert maritime claims inconsistent with international law, particularly UNCLOS. US Secretary of the State Mike Pompeo called for collaboration against Chinese Communist Party's exploitation, corruption, and co-erection as witnessed. Among other places, in the Himalayas, Jaishankar was more discreet in his remarks as he stated that the objective was to advance the security and the economic interests of all countries having legitimate and vital interests in the region, while citing examples of Chinese adventurism. Pompeo also brought up the situation in the South China Sea, South China Sea, East China Sea, and Mekong and the Taiwan Straits. Apart from mentioning the Himalayas, as he alluded to the India-China LAC standoff, Japanese Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegi confirmed in a statement later that the ministers exchanged views on the situation in South China Sea, where China is accused of using military power to intimidate other claimants of disputed waters. We remain committed to upholding the rules-based international order, underpinned by the rule of law, transparency, freedom of navigation in the international seas, respect for territorial integrity and sovereignty, and peaceful resolution of disputes, said Jaishankar in the opening remarks. According to the Indian readout, Jaishankar, Pompeo, Motegi, and their Australian counterpart Maris Payan exchanged views about regional issues of mutual interest and issues related to connectivity, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, maritime safety and security, health security, and counterterrorism. Jaishankar said it was a matter of satisfaction that the Indo-Pacific concept had gained increasingly wider acceptance. The ministers reiterated their firm support to Asian centrality and while appreciating the value of this minister-level consultation, agreed to hold them regularly. The third meeting is likely to be held next year. China had only last week slammed the announcement about the second Quad ministerial, saying no one should seek an exclusive clique. According to Japan, the four countries also agreed to expand cooperation to other countries.